Alright, Josh, mate. You alright?
Hey, what's going on?
Alright, buddy.
Alright.
I've black screened my stream.
Okay.
They can hear you at the moment. Do you want me to mute audio or?
No, it's fine. I guess let's go ahead and say what this is exactly.
Alright, you can explain it more because you know a lot more about it. So,
Alright.
away you go.
What we're doing is we're making a new server community. It's not like Raidcraft. It's not like any other server community. You can go ahead and connect to that.
Excellent.
It's a lot of it's going to be for charity. In fact, 50% of it's going to go straight back to charity. Literally, all 50%, plus more. What we're doing is we're creating one big server. Currently, we have 2,000 slots. We're working with a Bucket developer. We're working with a guy that codes Mafia Craft, and he's on Spout, whatever the name is. You went in too early.
I went in too early.
Yeah, it's fine. Just stay there for a second.
Sorry about that.
So what we're doing is we're making a server, one big server, where a lot of people can connect. And what it's going to be is it's going to be multi-world. So you can do a million different things. For instance, there's going to be events, like an admin can turn up a spleef event. You're just going to connect to that new world. Race for Wool, Capture the Flag, Team Deathmatch, Destroy the Core, Dungeon Runner. It's kind of something new we're kind of creating. Airship. We're kind of completely redoing how this has worked, and what the main goal is. One, we're donating to charity, and two, we are creating a league. It's what this league is going to be based off of. The league probably won't be active for a couple months, but what is going on is we're going to create a league where we're going to find whatever the most competitive gameplay is, and that is what's going to be based in the league. Now, why would you want to play here? One, because you're not only going to be doing it for charity, but you're also going to have a chance to win actual money. We have Red Bull Gaming on with us. We have Razer. They make keyboards and mice and many other things. We have Fatality brand gear. He's a buddy of mine. I used to be a professional Quake player in Counter-Strike. So I have a lot of connections in with this industry. We're kind of talking to Intel right now, but where our big drive of our people are coming from when we go live is Machinima. I know you guys have probably heard of Machinima, but we've got a collection already for the first week. We're going to probably do at least 1,500. We're trying to go for 5K. Not sure. We don't want to go overboard the first weekend, but after the first full week, as long as everything's smooth, we're going to do like a $1,500 event at least for some event. Don't know what game mode yet. Don't know anything. What server is this? I just saw that. Right now, it's going to be called MC Junkies. Website's getting ready to go live. We have iHas Cupquake, who is a Machinima director. She's working on logos in the website. She's getting all that done for us right now. No, it's not mc.junkies.net. It's actually it's going to be www.mcjunkies.com. So that's kind of what's going on. We're probably a week and a half away. That's it. I mean, I can answer a couple questions if you guys want. And then
guys on stream, if you've got any questions, just post them. I think you're watching the stream, aren't you, Josh? Yeah.
Yeah, I just answered a couple guys.
Yeah, Josh is watching the stream, so if you've got any questions, guys, fire away.
And then I'll pop in the server and I'll show you. Go ahead and type MC stats real quick.
I'm not sure if I've got access to. Oh yeah, I have. Whoa, holy moly.
Okay, so I went ahead and gave you that. But what? All right, let me tell you real quick. Let me back up. What this server is going to be is it's going to be when you first connect. It's going to be MCMMO and factions. So on top of that, you're going to be multi-world and all these other game modes. So I mean, your base play where you get to go have fun and just kill time. You're going to be able to do things like Raidcraft, so to speak. And we're actually Nick is on board with us. Raidcraft's not disappearing. Raidcraft's not going anywhere. It's not dying. Yes, fast food is installed. It's me, Avios, who was also in Chaos Flux with me. We've been friends for quite a while. Nick, and iHas Cupquake. that's kind of who's front running it, and we have Machinima behind us, and Steve's helping us out. He's going to be on our streaming team. We have a couple other streamers. Not going to go ahead and drop any names, but that's just kind of that's what's going on. So if you have any questions, I'll answer them, and then we'll pop in the server and kind of go around a couple things.
Show you. I think we're going to show a few new developments in MC. Are we?
What's that?
A few new developments in MC MMO.
MC MMO. What we added was on Raidcraft. They put slow on swords. Well, we changed that. We are making an ability which is already made. It's called Heroic Strike. What it does is it max a 20% chance on hit. So you got every time you hit, there's 20% chance as long as you're max level to get the passive. But what it does is it's equivalent to a potion of regeneration for 10 seconds. So we're calling that Heroic Strike. Right now, the world that you're seeing, multi-world's disabled because we're developing things. So the thing that I know there's a little bit of delay, but what Steve was just looking at, that is going to be that's actually going to be in its own world. So I'll explain that in a second.
I'll go back now and have a look at it.
We're adding a new weapon called the Hoe. There's going to be the active ability, which is the right-click ability, is going to be called Plague. What it's going to do is it's going to let players cleave and hit multiple enemies, similar to Skull Splitter on the axe. However, instead of transferring damage, it will transfer weakness. So it's going to be like a potion of weakness. There is a slow passive ability. It's going to apply slowness 2 to the target for 10 seconds, max 20% chance on hit, kind of like the regen ability, kind of like a Heroic Strike on swords. Critical strikes, just like axes, except axes is limited to 50% damage in PvP. The Hoe critical strikes is 65%, so it's a little bit more powerful than the axes on critical strikes. That's it. It's more of like a crowd control tool. I can definitely see a use for it. So you're definitely going to want someone, and oh yeah, exactly. What is the IP? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and chat in here. The website is this. It's not up yet. I have it closed down through vBulletin. That's kind of our engine that we're running. But it's called MC Junkies, Minecraft Junkies.
Do you want me to opt you in the channel so people know? Yeah. I've opted you up. You're up to moderator.
Okay. I'm gonna pop in the server. I'm gonna give you creative, and
we'll have a fly around and look at a few things.
We'll fly around and then
test a few things.
And
out.
then you can kill me, and we can see how often Heroic Strike procs.
Cool.
The Hose ability, I actually was working on right when he said, "Hey, can we do a teaser?" Hose is enabled. You can level it up, but there's a couple tweaks we're dealing with. Shrivera's 99 server's coming out probably within a week. I got a couple bugs with multi-world. Other than that, we're probably a week away from launch. What we have to do before we launch it, there's going to be a creative building event on Machinima where viewers can come in creative mode in a different world and build a new city. So then we'll import that city into the PvP world, and then we got a couple changes to make, and then we're going to go live probably a day after that creative event. And Steve will keep you posted. We're going to try to have all our streamers on for that event, just kind of like a welcoming event, so to speak. So let me get in here and we'll do some things.
I'm guessing on the day release there might be a few things, maybe parkour or something like that, like an event, sorry. Like an opening event, sorry, yeah. The texture pack is Deathscape, by the way, Random Gamer. Do you want to spawn me to you? Teleport. So this is just the main city. Is there going to be any cities branching off this one that we can warp to, or?
Yeah, there actually is. All right. So what this is here, you see that ship?
Yes, I see it. It's just random.
Okay, that ship is actually going to be a battleground Warzone shop, so you can come there and sell things for more money. This all will be included in a Warzone. I don't think this is actually it is. We got actually one more layer to claim out, so this will be one big Warzone shop where you can sell things for more money. So it's just something I wanted to add. It's some cool thing I wanted to do. Let's go up here and show them this world. Do you see me?
Yeah. See you.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just giving them like an around view of the.
Yeah. This here is currently what we're working on. This is going to be the arena for Team Deathmatch. We're pretty much done. I just got to get it imported out of this world into the other world. So this is going to kind of just be the Team Deathmatch arena where when you spawn into this world, it will disable factions and it will turn on a Teams plugin, and it basically red versus blue. You get to pick your team and just be something kind of fun.
What plugin are you using for this? Is it Warzone or something like that?
No, it's actually, we have a guy that's coding Mafia Craft.
Cool, yeah.
He's custom making one.
Excellent.
So he's pretty good. He's really good.
That's nice. That is nice.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna fly over here, and the only arena that we're gonna have that's not in another world is the one I'm getting ready to teleport you to. Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just show them around the arena a bit more. I like how you've what I do like about this battleground is how you've balanced everything equal. I do like that. Balance has always been a problem in a lot of games. For example, map differences. Like, I don't know if you've ever played World of Warcraft, but
yeah.
You notice how in the Twin Peaks the Horde's base is uphill while the Alliance is down. Like,
yeah.
And you can do things like parachuting off with the flag and etc. because they're uphill to downhill. But I like with this map, it's all balanced, bridges on each side, base is symmetrical.
Yeah, the only team that actually has a little bit of advantage, I think it was the red team.
Right.
Once you get inside the base.
Yeah, I'm inside now.
I kind of was trolling a little bit with some of my spider webs and my sand. So we got a couple tweaks to do. So I'm gonna teleport you right now.
Excellent. Okay.
I didn't bring you. Oh, yep, there you are. All right, so behind you.
Sorry about that.
Is where we're actually gonna spawn people, and we got to make it bigger, but it's just kind of weird making. So what this is this is gonna be like kind of like the free-for-all arena. This is gonna be the only arena that is not in a different world. This is the only arena that's all by itself.
And can players get to this via warp then, or is it a warp?
It's only going to be available by a warp that we set up at certain times.
Oh, excellent.
But this is the only arena. It's one big free-for-all arena, and we'll probably do some kind of chest event. I kind of want to have like a last man standing type thing for maybe a bucks or something.
Sick.
Something kind of cool. We'll probably do that on the first night. So this is, like I said, this is the only arena that isn't in its own world. Let's take them back to spawn, and we can show them around spawn. We got a couple things left to do in spawn, but if you fly up here, you got a compass?
Yeah, I've got a compass, but I can't use any of the essentials mods. Do you know what?
Sure, I'll just TP you.
Yeah.
Why isn't it in another world? Because we want to make... We're going to use that arena a lot. There's going to be a lot of PvP in that arena. We kind of want to have as many events as we can. Alright, I'll just TP you right here on this side.
I'm just giving like an overview of the arena. And now we're back to spawn. Alright,
come fly up. Alright, so this spawn is located in the middle of these biomes. If you look kind of where you were just spawning, let me try to find you. It's dark.
Yeah, I'm above you. Sorry, I'm behind you now.
Okay, so behind you is like
a jungle
biome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him kill me in just a second so he can see
the heroic strike. Yeah,
it's pretty neat.
I'll make sure I weaken myself. It's 20% passive healing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So like we have balanced this world, and this server's been in development about 3 weeks, but we've been doing a lot with plugins beforehand. And the actual server itself, I'll tell you about that if you guys really care. It's kind of the nerd stuff. It's what I've been doing. But this server itself is pretty epic in its own right, like the actual physical box. we're running on about, well, actually this server spread across